interrogation room, and he was interrogated, and this is literally what he said. He said P. Diddy, Rick Ross, and DJ Khaled, he said they're all gay, and he said that they're all a part of the Bole Masonic organization.
Diddy and Ross, which they good buddies, okay? They're gay. Both Diddy and Ross and Khaled, they're all gay. Okay?
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and P. Diddy?
Yeah.
They're all gay?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I know you may or may not. I know you're gonna believe.
Hope on them, that's how them greeted. Father time still undefeated. Wrong, while them get posturpedic. Rank like donkey people.
Welcome to True Island Stories. Today we're going to talk about the Diddler's plight, or plight of the Diddler, in association with some stalwart, iconic Jamaican artists who did songs with the iconic DJ Khaled, who produced several hits on his We The Best label internationally and even locally. All we do is win, 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 no matter what. Money on my mind. Several iconic superstars uses that song on their entrance into whatever arena or stage. Even Obama, I think, used it several times. Now, look at this video and then I'll come back and give my prognosis.
Definitely a Freemason. Diddy is 100% a Freemason. His the same man that I was telling you about, the guy who was interviewed inside of the jail by the police, he was interviewed in an interrogation room, and he was interrogated, and this is literally what he said. He said P. Diddy, Rick Ross, and DJ Khaled, he said they're all gay, and he said that they're all a part of the Bole Masonic organization.
Diddy and Ross, which they good buddies, okay? They're gay. Both Diddy and Ross and Khaled, they're all gay. Okay?
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and P. Diddy?
Yeah.
They're all gay?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I know you may or may not. I know you're gonna believe me. You have what's called the Illuminati. How do I know this?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. How do you know this?
You know Sean Combs?
Puff Daddy?
Yeah.
P. Diddy, whatever you call himself these days. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boule. The Boule is a branch of the Illuminati.
Okay.
Which is essentially, it's a fraternity, a black fraternity within Freemasonry. So this is pretty much out there. Now, were you ever asked at any moment to be brought into this type of lifestyle? Not directly, maybe indirectly, maybe invited to certain situations where you felt uncomfortable or you felt that things were off?
We built a 7-figure business as a two-person.
Okay, so you saw the video where this pilgrim, who is a publicist and provided his services for several iconic artists in the business, including Drake. Now, he has come out in an interview and plainly ostracized a few iconic hip-hop moguls and industry men in the international arena, and also certain major label CEOs as being undercover, fish. He named P. Diddy, who heads the list of going both ways. He names another icon, Jay-Z. He names Rick Ross. And he also names DJ Khaled. Now, with the P. Diddy story in tandem with one of our icons, Elephant Man, who was a part of his label at one point in 07-08. Check out that 2-part series. Trust me, I'm sure you'll find it very eye-opening. Now, we are going to speak on DJ Khaled, who is very close-knitted with our dancehall music. Several dancehall artists as well. Khaled came to fame, his monumental rise. He really started his ascension in 1997 when he came to Fully Loaded in Jamaica, and he gave a good account of himself up against stalwarts like Wyclef Jean, stalwarts like the great, iconic Tony Mataran, who the man that ruled the Fully Loaded roost for years. You cannot say Fully Loaded and not mention Tony Mataran in that same argument, because Tony Mataran also built his Jamaican acumen credits with Fully Loaded. Trust me. And he only went even further from there with hits like Dirty Wine and more. Now, DJ Khaled came up like any other normal DJ in the business who came to fame by doing their ploys and, being dedicated and not giving up. DJ Khaled was at one time in jail for some credit card thing and licensing, and his parents are of a Palestinian descent and they moved to the USA. When they moved, that's not important right now. What is important, however, is DJ Khaled. They were in, I think it was in Boston or what are those places when they came, or somewhere in America. But then they moved to Tampa. No, it was in New Orleans, where DJ Khaled started practicing his DJ skills. He went through several hardships. Then his family moved to Tampa, where he still did his DJ thing, did a little odd jobs here and there, but the love and the pull for music kept calling him, so he obliged. He realized that nothing was going to happen to him in the magnitude that he wished, so he upped and moved to Miami, which at that time was a tall order because he had no family, no friends, nobody in Miami, and he went there and started his thing. Now he bounced around, slept on sofas, chairs, whatever he had to, carried boxes with records, whatever he had to gain his success. Now his big break came when he get a gig on 99 Jams, which is the biggest P1 station for ethnic minorities in the South Florida diaspora. Now once you get on that, you're gone. He was first on Mix 96, which is an underground station in Miami. I listened to all those stations. Now, Mix 96 was run by Buddha. He was a well-known businessman who is of an Asian descent, but he contributed a whole lot to the Haitian community and the South Florida community as well, on a whole, as in relations to entertainment. Now, he brought one of the biggest shows in South Florida for years, best of the best, Buttafuoco. So kudos to Buttafuoco, and with that show, it propelled a lot of Jamaican dancehall artists, because it started with Jamaican dancehall artists mainly. Dancehall artists was the core of best of the best until years after he started, sprinkling a little season here and there, bringing hip-hop artists and R&B artists, but the core of best of the best was built on the backs of dancehall artists. So it gave Jamaica a huge lift in the international diaspora. Now, DJ Khaled, being an avid lover of reggae music, always promoting reggae music and dancehall. When certain DJs came to Florida, you had to go to certain top radio stations, mainstream and also underground radio station. Okay? That now enables DJ Khaled to meet top artists face to face, and knowing that he was a DJ outside of radio, then you see how the connections were made. Now, the Jamaican artists saw how dedicated DJ Khaled was. He brought a different type of energy on the stage. And touching on South Florida artists, I couldn't leave out man like Junior Flex, R.I.P., now deceased, who brought the artist Sotto to the South Florida diaspora. There are several other acts who made their name, but this story is not about them. Mix 96, 94.5 in Florida were the two top underground stations. Now, with Khaled creating certain links with Jamaican artists like Sizzla, Buju Banton, the Bounty Killers, the Beanie Mans, they saw his work ethic and they obliged him and gave him dubs. I don't know how the transactional apartheid went, but they knew that when they give Khaled a dub, whether pay or free or half of the money, they know that Khaled gonna play it, and him not just gonna play it, he's gonna put his signature stamp on it for bust the crowd. Because I've seen Khaled in action. When he's around a turntable, him is a different person. You see how him hyperactive, like he has ADHD, attention deficit disorder? Yes, he's just hyperactive. And that type of behavior is transferred into his musical prowess and his exploits. Now, Khaled came up and bust big. Now, remember the backbone of the story. It was revealed by several people in the international stage in America that Khaled goes both ways. So don't forget, that's the backbone of the story, the backbone. So DJ Khaled now, he started coming up when he linked up with Fat Joe. Fat Joe, that's the international rapper, many awards. Lean back, yes. And Fat Joe inducted him into his Terror Squad movement, which is his hip-hop crew, as his DJ. Now, I'm going to point out something significant when it comes to Jamaica and America, how our artists treat our own selectors. And I heard Footer Hype spoke about this and he never get a lot of cheer feed. But trust me, I heard and I supported what he said. Now, what Fat Joe did for DJ Khaled, he realized that DJ Khaled just wasn't a DJ. Because when they were in the studio, DJ Khaled was actually producing. Because of his DJ ear, he heard things that could accentuate the music, meaning make the song or the record sound better. So he'd be like, no man, play it that way, take out that, add this, now drop the rhythm, okay, play the hi-hat like this. So he was actually producing without producing. So Fat Joe realized, look, this dude is a producer. So what did Fat Joe do? Fat Joe put him on as a producer. Now this is where I go back and say how much of our DJs have selector, personal selector like Footer Hype, and they don't put him on. Not just put him on, but elevate him, help to elevate him, ascend him or them to the level that they know where they could be. They just keep them as a selector. You understand? Well, if the selector don't show that interest, well, fine. But if a selector show interest, say he can be a producer, why not help push it? I've never seen that done. Some of the producers, they are not interested in going that route. You understand me? But being a producer is, I would say, probably even more lucrative in the long run than just being a selector. Because if you're a selector and you're sick, if you have a surgery and you're out for 3-4 months, who are the people that want you? That's revenue lost. But when you put out music as a selector and your label, you get residuals all when you're sleeping, you make money. So that's just common sense. But a lot of selectors weren't thinking along those lines. You understand? So they don't have the business acumen to say, okay, I'm going to transform my skill set into residuals. You know what I mean? So, yo, chill, man. This dog is like, come on, man. You never want to see me, whenever you never want to act up till you see me doing my stuff. Chill. See, he rolling around for attention. Golly. Anyway, what I'm saying. So a lot of our dancehall artists don't put on our producers, our DJs to producers. You feel me? Now, back to what I was saying with Khaled. Khaled rose to international stardom as a DJ, but even more gigantic as a producer. Now, he's one of the top producers in the R&B hip-hop market. What did DJ Khaled do? He came back to Jamaica. Remember, he has platinum, millions of streams, records sold as a producer. He does not need to come back to Jamaica. Jamaica, with dancehall or reggae, don't do the same numbers on average. Nowhere near on average as a hip-hop song or R&B song. But what did Khaled do? Khaled came back to Jamaica and involved at least 1 or 2, 3 sometimes dancehall records on his albums and bring it back overseas to the label. Now remember, when you see an album with 12 songs, 13 songs, sometimes 30, 40 songs have been done for that album, and 20 something or 30 something gets taken off the album just to get the 12 best. Now when you see a dancehall song pass the grade or make the grade and appears on the album, we should be very grateful, because all that is given our music is exposure, not only for the ones who are on the record, the dancehall artists, but the ones coming up. So that's a segue, that's a conduit for them, whether we like it yes or no. Is that a bad thing or is that a good thing? Leave it in the comment section. Now, DJ Khaled was exposed, and I'm here in America, so I have a lot of American friends, and when the news came out, and there have been breadcrumbs dropping, but when the news came out that DJ Khaled went the other way, a lot of people, their main argument was, yeah, man, them dreads, man, he do a lot of songs with man like Buju Banton, man, and Sizzla. And the man said, hey, Bounty Killer, man. And didn't he do one with Skilly Bang? Yeah, I heard that Skilly Bang Jr. produced, man, but oh no, man. I'm just saying, did they know he was kind of, and they still did songs with him? That's not a good look for a dancehall artist, man. I mean, what Shabba Ranks gonna say, man? Yeah, man, I don't even know, dog, but you know what I mean? They dread, man. They know that man ain't straight, man. They don't do the song with that, man. Cause I don't even know what I'm about to say about that, cause that kind of wrong right there. I kind of wrong that made me not believe in them dreads, cause you know what they stand for. You know they not into no Baltimore business and all that stuff, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But even Sizzler, I looked up to Sizzler. I love his music, bro. I love his music. I love Beanie Man music. I listen to that Skilla Bang music they did they were younger. I love that music. But I ain't gonna listen to that shit now, cause they told all that and they did met with the dude, man, that, you know what I mean, like the dread, like girl, man, got in there, but go, man, I can't be, man, bump that, cuz. Bruh, I have to stand up and say, listen to me. When an artist go out and does his shows, sometimes they take pictures with fans. Now, is it their job to go out and search the ex-life of that person that they take a picture with? When an artist go out and does his shows, sometimes they take pictures with fans. Now, is it their job to go out and search the ex-life of that person that they take a picture with? It's not written on their forehead. They are doing a song with another musician. No, you have to understand. So I do this video to let you guys, Americans, understand the history with Jamaica and DJ Khaled. You understand me? Now, will he be able to do another collab with a Jamaican? Trust me, things and times change. From where I can't say yes and I can't say no. Because now that it is out, if a Jamaican artist go and do a song with him, then basically that Jamaican artist is finished in Jamaica. And I am, to all Americans, I'm not saying to bash your community, I'm just speaking facts, because how we grew up in Jamaica, we grew up to HAT, everything and anything that goes the other way. You understand? That has scales, that has any fish allegation, any kind of scale allegation. We were taught to HAT that person. Now, when I came to America, and as I grew older, matter of fact, I had a
I am Joy.
Pepper, you know the real G thing, huh? How I grow up, sometime the road tough side slow. Real patriots never buckle, never fall. How they get to run, that's why. Back from the boy, we not do that. Boy, who no can't kill with joy, who no boy. Who from your soul don't know what wrong boy. Yo, and a man bust a shot him off a pack up and boy. Pointed on him head back and boy. Pop off him strap on him friend him for door. None of that, no assumption. I saw the ground run, yeah. Power, married to corruption. Criminal, bred from limited options. 10 generation, I see the said someone wanted man will live long. Name one. Things forever bury with no done. Name one. One good honest politician. Name one. And get a youth resilient. Back from the boy who no do that. Boy, who no can't tell with joy. Who no boy. Who from your soul don't know what wrong boy. Yo, now a man better boy. And a man bust a shot him off a back up and boy. Pointed on him head back and boy. Pop off him strap on him friend him for door. None of that, you a man better. Things risky, for the misfit. Death rate fit the logistic. Whiskers, I want the biscuit. Be a tough crackers with the whiskey. You're not listening. Crime live here, so it's not visiting. Visitors, careful, you know what the business is. Murder, plunder, pillaging, oh. Bloodshed in all the villages. You name it, you will live in it. Get rich, I do a special delivery. Nightmare, tormented images. Vengeance, bloody cycle continuing. But know you seek that, but it's no revenge. Looking at the mirror, there is no different. Man, we're full of, hey. And we know we friends back from the boy, I wanna do that. Who no can't tell with joy, who no boy. Who from your soul don't know what wrong boy. Yup, now a man better. Any man bust no shot him off a back up and boy. Pointed on him head back and boy. Pop off him strap on him friend him for door. None of that, now a man better. No assumption, I saw the ground run. Power, married to corruption. Criminal, bred from limited options. 10 generation, passing the said someone wanted man will live long. Name one, brings a fella with no name one. One honest politician, name one who. And get a youth resilient. Back from the boy, we not do that. Can't kill with joy on the back. Who from your soul don't know what wrong boy. Yo, a man better go. Any man bust a shot him off a back up and go. Point it on him head back and forth. Pop off him strap on him friend him do it. But none of that to the top. Yo, you know the thing going on, suck a seat up a beat, you know. Hey man, take your time man. Go man. To them pepper look.